I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself. Yeah? What did you say? Are you saying Tenko is the culprit? She committed suicide. Suicide? If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in a cage and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was. But the sickle she stabbed with was on the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage? Yeah, that's true. Maki said that she had a few moments afterwards, but normally they'd still be in shock. Maybe if they did it themselves, she could stab herself, buck down the floorboard, toss it under. I mean, that seems a bit far-fetched, though. Oh my god! You actually said something smart! Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor. So she took off the floorboard to get rid of that sickle? I mean, that could still be consistent with my original idea about the motive for Tenko's killing, then. If she is Angie's killer, then she killed herself to avoid execution and to stop the seance, so that she wouldn't get caught. Yes, that makes sense to Gota. Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide. Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie. Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right? Hey, Angie, when did you brainwash Himiko? Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life. What? If she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance? She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide. Really? Why? There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her. Take us down? She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her. I don't think that's right. Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still. What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me. Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. What if all of that was just a lie? A lie? Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words. The truth of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said. Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. How can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation? Bet Kaito would have some words about that. Jeez, you're such a naive dude. Naive? We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them. People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are. I mean, Hiromi's a better example of that than Maki. Well, duh. It's possible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. I don't disagree with that. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in him. That's why I believed in Makiro. Because I wanted to believe in her. Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training. Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict? Bet she will punch the meaning of too strict into your face. Well, we come from different backgrounds, so for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. I'm from Kaito? Seriously? Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe. Me too. Konta no can believe Tenko commits suicide. But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions. If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so. A proper reason why Tenko couldn't have killed herself? This surprisingly has not been used yet. Maybe this is it, actually. Alright, I'll give you a reason. Is there a reason? Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? Am I gonna have to lie? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust my detective work. I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance. She said, see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean there was a suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that. If we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. And that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation. Her plan was to take us down, so she hid her true intentions. Just double checking, this is, yeah, it was not loose before the seance. Tenko's not that kind of person. Tenko did commit suicide. Can you explain how she died during the seance? She could have secretly brought the sickle. What the fuck? I couldn't even read that. Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit. Only because they're latching on the easiest answer to get out of this, I need them to make them think their suicide theory wouldn't work. So I do have to lie, right? She would have been able to throw it away in time, no? That is, I suppose unless her death was instant. Which it wasn't. Oh, is this what we need to lie about? We have to say that it would have killed her immediately? Finally, the last episode. Yeah, there we go. Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor because she died instantly. Instantly? Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly. What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder. Maki. You're right. I completely forgot about that detail. Tenko died instantly. What? As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately. Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said. Thank you, Maki. How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi. Huh? Excuse me? It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct? Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide. Is Himiko gonna join our party now? I feel like our party is like Kaito, Maki, Shuichi. Maybe Tenko would have joined if she were alive. Thank goodness, Himiko. Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance. Tsumugi has been really quiet during most of this trial, though. Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed. And she's always had sweat drops on her, too. No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out. Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? The noise. If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery. Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery. Sound. Yep. Okay. Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance? There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. Bruh, it's because she was dead. The ritual was perfect. No. How utterly strange. Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall. Wait, really? Oh, did it miss? I'm more concerned about how they got in there. I mean, it was totally pitch black. My job was to light the candles. Moving along the walls was seriously tough. If it was pitch black in the seance, that limits what could have happened. Just stay calm, think. There must be some kind of clue. There we go. Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right? It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. The dog? What could have fallen down? Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right? Yeah, am I wrong? I thought something fell, but the sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards. A loud sound. Something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound has something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. The other thing that happened in the dark? I don't know about that, but I was assuming that the thing was the thing falling down would be the dog statue? Or will it be the loose floorboards, the other thing that happened in the dark? Let's try this. Okay. I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with the sound. See, that was the obvious solution, but we haven't used the dog yet. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right? Would the floorboards have made such a loud sound, though? It was the sound of an intense impact. If the impact wasn't that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard. There would have had to be a strong impact to make that sound. What was it? What could it possibly be? Alright then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together for now. If it is the dog, then Gonta's a lot more suspicious somehow. Because he's probably the only one that could lift it himself. Seems like it is not the thing though. So what made the floorboard come loose? Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force. Someone who participated in the seance? Maybe that person tore off the floorboard. How would it make such a loud crashing sound? Maybe the wooden statue fell over. The statue was still on top of the cage. Culprit hid under the floor. Then stood up. Oh, like, maybe. Someone must have stomped through the floorboard. Floorboard that comes loose when you step on is dangerous. God, it's like the only one who's here who's staying on the ball. You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew. Don't be stupid. Don't you know? Balls are the best of friends. Agreeing with that would probably be really funny. I kind of want to do that just to see what happens. But would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? I think about everyone's testimony and combine it with the facts. Everyone's testimony? Oh, just about the sound. No, not that. If the culprit hit their head on that top floorboard, they would be dead. Oh. No, because it was loose. Wouldn't it just get knocked off? Or upwards? Stomps through the floorboard? That's it? Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it. What the fuck? I was kind of just guessing between the remaining possibilities. But floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room. When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately. Someone? The culprit, right? Why'd they do that? What the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece? What do they stand to gain? That's the question. I don't get that quite yet. Solve the case, and they think carefully about the crosspiece and floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard. So did they like tilt it up and slide her down? Or tilt it down, rather? Or tilt it up, yeah, tilt her up and slide her down. Tilted the other end down. And the crosspiece had been cut was on the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. Only one of the two crosspieces was cut. The other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko, and the other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. I guess that also explains why there was no salt on the floorboard. Because if it had just been shifted up, there would have still been salt on it. If it were stomped on, that salt would have slid off too. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Think. Come on, think. I don't even know. What the fuck? 6 letters and 6 letters. Total guess. Oh, seance. Seance is the first word. Wait, it's not? C. C's. What? C's. Seesaw. Effect is probably the next word. Okay, I was thinking leverage, but that works. That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw. Yeah? A seesaw? The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the board into a lever. I don't know what a fulcrum is, but I'm surprised we're getting this far without it even being intermission. A point on which a lever rests or is supported and on which it pivots. Good to know. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body. But it's still not like she would have slid out of the cage. Her whole body lifted up? Yeah, it sounds like a seesaw, right? But why would they lift Tenko's body? They couldn't have killed Tenko like that unless they used the sickle. That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with the sickle. That means that Himiko is totally in the best position to do it. Because she can go over there, stomp, lift the sheet, stab, go back to her corner, and throw it down the hole. Huh? How? In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with the seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor. The floorboard seesaw, the cage, and the blood on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place that the sickle could have been that is consistent with the evidence. Wait, what? Don't we know it was in the hole of the corner? Wait, what? Next to the cage, underneath the floorboard? Between the victim and the floorboard? Perhaps the sickle is attached to the underside of the floorboard? Under the floorboard would have had to flip for it to hit her. I was thinking it'd be under an adjacent floorboard, but okay. Next to the cage? Between the victim and the floorboard. What? Would I really be able to kill Tenko if it was placed there? Also, she probably would have noticed if it was there, right? That has to be the top of the cage? Because if it's in between the victim and the floorboard, the killer wouldn't have been able to get to it. How could it have been on the top of the cage, though? Because we all put the stuff laying face down. The sickle is at the top of the iron cage with the blade facing down. Oh, so the sickle is already in place, but what? When did that happen? It must have been under the white sheet, which incriminates Kyo? The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Kyo was the one who placed the... But why? Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. I figured the wooden statue would just tilt off, to be honest. Unless there's a groove in the bottom of it. It's true that the sickle's handle is thick, which made the statue wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over. But then also, how do you get it out there? I guess... Oh, because Kyo removed the sheet as well. And then they toss it down in the hole by Himiko? Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. But Kyo's really the only one who could have done this then. Which doesn't make sense. He was really adamant on doing a seance, but did he think it would get him out of here? I just don't get why. Because, like, he's the most obvious culprit in the first place because he came up with the whole seance situation. Like, that's way too... Is this so obvious that nobody expects it? Is this the, like, reversal? She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck. The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stop Tenko in her crouch position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length. It's true that the person who had the most faith in the seance succeeding was Kyo, so if he was also Angie's killer, that will make sense. And he has been more focused on the seance failing. I don't get why he would do it. That doesn't make sense to me. Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea. It is crazy. We'll explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage. So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard. That impact makes floorboard come loose. Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Is that old-fashioned? Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy! The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained. Indeed. Well played, Himiko. No, you're the one who put the sheet down. Yeah? It was you, wasn't it? The one behind this seesaw homicide. Huh? Why her? Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan. No, you put the sheet down. The only one? Why is that? Because the seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand. You could have done it. By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean? You could have done it in any room as part of your preparations. You asked somebody else to pick the room for you, so that you could deflect blame that way. No, wait. He cut them all in advance, so no matter which room was picked, it would be good. That's confirmed by bloody Kokichi in the other room. The culprit would need to lure the victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance, is it not, Himiko? However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this. Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the spot for the seance. She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow. No, you're just deflecting because you're the culprit. You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab. Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. It's true that she has more of a motive, but no, it has to be him. Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then she killed Tenko, all according to plan. That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing? In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her. Wait, we don't know that, right? But he's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right? Kill Tenko? I killed Tenko? Himiko? What's wrong, Himiko? It is true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea. But does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? Did something like that really happen? Something so cool. Okay, finally we get the animation. Damn.